This week, the highest court in the state of New York told Donald Trump that you can no longer avoid or escape the defamation lawsuit brought against you by former Apprentice contestant Summer Zervos. We have talked about Summer Zervos' lawsuit against Donald Trump many times, but just as a bit of a refresher here, she was a contestant on The Apprentice, and I believe it was 2005. 2 years later, in 2007, she met up with Donald Trump trying to get some career advice from him. And instead of him offering career advice, according to Zervos' account of it, he forced himself on her, began kissing her. She was trying to get away. He wasn't having it. Eventually, she did get away. But then, fast forward to 2016, she finally came forward with this and said, hey, he assaulted me. Donald Trump responded by calling her a liar, saying this whole thing was a hoax. And as a result of that, she filed a defamation lawsuit against him. She claims she's not a liar. She claims it's not a hoax. So, defamation. And that's where we are right now. And this lawsuit has been kind of stewing in our legal system here in the United States for years and years and years, because Donald Trump has been using the defense of, you can't sue me, I'm the president. I can do whatever the heck I want, ha ha ha. And believe it or not, the courts were actually cool with that. They didn't want to create any kind of constitutional issues here, a crisis, if you will. They didn't know if you're allowed to sue a sitting president. How does that even work? Nobody has ever had to really do this, so we're just going to kick the can down the road. But now that he's not president, the New York High Court says, yeah, you can't escape it. You're a private citizen now, buddy. You're former President Trump. And you're going to have to go and face the music on this particular lawsuit. Now, let's not forget that Donald Trump is now the defendant in 30 different lawsuits, 30 of them, including the one this week filed by the two Capitol police officers. So that put the number up to 30. And if this ruling of the New York High Court stands, it is going to mean that there is nothing he can do to postpone any of these lawsuits. And he shouldn't be able to. He shouldn't have been able to, by the way, postpone them while he was serving as president of the United States either. Okay? He is still a citizen of the United States of America. Anybody else other than the president would be able to be sued, regardless of your job or your responsibilities. You got to go face the music, or you got to go argue your case in court. And at least now he's going to have to do that. This ruling does set the stage for Donald Trump to have to go and testify under oath. And he is essentially going to have to prove that she is lying. That's going to be kind of difficult. Just as it's difficult for her, unfortunately, to prove that he did the things she says he did. However, in the defamation suit, you're putting it on the defamer. So they have to prove that you're a liar. So that's where Zervos kind of has a bit of an advantage here. These kinds of lawsuits, very difficult. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see when it goes to court. It's going to be put back on the docket. And hopefully this year we'll get some kind of resolution for it.